Steven Gureño with KOR Sports, right here with the one and only Mikey Garcia. Good to see you, man. How you doing?
Yeah, thanks. Feel good, feel happy, feel excited.
Yeah, we're a little closer than we were. I was here like about 2 weeks ago. How's the mood changed in camp? Obviously, it was pretty high spirited last time. Good sparring last time. How's the mood here in camp?
Look, the mood is great. I'm very happy and pleased with the way I've been feeling, the way I've been sparring, the way things are going for me. I feel very, very good. I think seeing my dad happy and my brother happy with the way I've been sparring also gives me more confidence and to just remind me that I'm doing well. So that helps. We've picked up the pace a lot in sparring. We've picked up the last 2 weeks, including this week, are the peak weeks of camp. But overall, I feel very good. I'm getting the right sparring. I think it'll be a great camp, and I just can't wait to get in the ring.
I'm excited, man. I realized it's kind of like you're returning to the scene of the crime, so to speak, right? You're going back to Texas, back to when you fought Errol. Does that, I don't know, play a factor? Is there maybe even more redemption? The fact that if you were to get a victory out there, just takes the taste away a little bit.
I don't see it that way. I love Texas in general. Texas has always been great to me. The Dallas area has always shown lots of love, and I appreciate all that. So I consider Texas almost like a second home because I fought there so many times, and people have always welcomed me with open arms. So I'm excited to be back and just show my fans a good night and show them that I'm back like never before.
Talking about the fight, Jessie's very long, kind of lengthy. Is the idea kind of similar to? I feel like the idea was to try to get inside with kind of a lengthier fight, or is it disrupt his rhythm? What is kind of the being that you are moving up? You were there in the last fight, but really you were a lightweight 2 fights ago.
Yeah. No, look, we're preparing ourselves to be ready, to do whatever it takes on fight night. If it requires me to try to get on the inside, then I'll be, getting on the inside. If I can stay on the outside and box effectively and counterpunch him, take advantage of that, then I'll do that as well. I think people are going to be surprised at how well I can fight. Based on my last performance, it's all one bad night that I can't give a full. They can't give a full assessment of what I can do. So that's why I think this fight will allow me to answer a lot of those questions and all that doubt. And after this fight, people will be able to consider me a serious contender for the welterweight limit.
Talking about that fight with Errol Spence, what was his power like? How would you assess his power? It's obviously the biggest size fighter you've been professionally in the ring with, but was he also like the biggest puncher, like the most power you felt?
No, I mentioned it right after the fight. I felt that Sergey Lipinets hit harder. The height and reach was apparent, and he is a better boxer than Lipinets too. He boxed very effectively, very efficient, can control the distance very well. He's a better boxer in that sense. But as far as the power itself, I think Lipinets hit harder. Weight, you can feel the weight. You do feel the weight difference. I felt it whenever we were up and close. I could feel that weight leaning on me. But that's just expected. I'm moving up in weight, fighting bigger guys who naturally weigh that much more. So that was expected, and that's why I prepare myself against bigger guys here in sparring too. I spar bigger men so I can be better adjusted to that weight class.
With sparring those bigger guys now, obviously the second time around, I think you guys used the similar guys the first time around. Do you feel yourself kind of stronger in that aspect where you kind of need to be like, okay, like you already have the weight on for one fight, you've kind of kept it on throughout the fight, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does make a difference being that I've been, carrying on more weight for a longer period of time. It was only 10 weeks of camp last fight for the Errol Spence fight for me to kind of adjust. It might have been a little too soon for me to try to adjust to that weight class. Now that I've carried the weight a little longer, I feel a little more comfortable when I'm sparring these guys. I'm able to at times push them back, which it's almost unseen before for me being so small. But like I said, I've carried myself a little bit more now in weight, and I'm able to do better. I've adjusted better now.
I can't wait to see